Um... I wasn't aware that Phoenix and Edgeworth knew each other, and there's like this weird gay tension between them now, so, immediately our investment on Edgeworth went up when that started happening. As far as we understand now, Edgeworth is being accused of murder, shooting somebody basically point blank on that boat. So we definitely need more information. We met that southern gal. Did we do any of this case so far? I don't remember doing any court segments. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Oh, that's right. Okay, we did do the court section a little bit. Von Karma is a new prosecutor, obviously, because the defendant is the person that is normally the prosecutor. Why does it feel like it has been longer than a week since we've played? Because it has. We did Eden's Garden last weekend. That would be why. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective, understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Wouldn't that make it Christmas? I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. But there was two gunshots? What the hell is in our court record? Lotta's camera is set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected faces the lake. Autopsy report. Sometime on the 24th or 25th. One bullet shot to the heart. Okay. Right, the DL6 incident. Article about monster sighted at Gourd Lake. Overhead map of Gourd Lake. Found in the victim's body. 22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Okay. That's all pretty incriminating. Enough! Huh? Judge, you happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who is who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order! I will have order! Well, Judge. Evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination. We have photographic proof that what question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Well, yes. Yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Researching being an icon, she's passing with flying colors. Hey Dots. Happy Sunday. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already! I asked you to find contradictions. Not to leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. There was a bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. You sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was a little more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Great. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? Who was that? It was me. Oh, Maya. Maya. Something wrong. Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ah. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. Defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. Aw, Maya. Maya's actually getting escorted out? Wait a minute. Aw. Maya, we will not forget your sacrifice. Yeah, it's interesting going from Great Ace Attorney to this because Susato was a much more serious character than Maya. So I was kind of expecting all judicial assistants to be like Susato, but alright, I am done eating my dinner, so I will resume reading all of the lines. I'm sorry, guys. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Maya? Heh, I care not for the melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. Running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other man? Do not expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh. Can't squander Maya's efforts. So... I guess I'm probably presenting the photo, right? Because... like, you can't tell who those people are. That really does seem to be the only relevant piece of info. Yeah. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. Fog, Miss Hart.
Who cares about the camera?
We care about the camera. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. Did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Yeah, right? I also thought that, Kuroi. I'm like, wait, he told her not to say something and just admitted it in court? Like, okay. I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. It was a cold night, and the mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types and never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. But he loves me. Oh. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic... The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. Camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to the case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to the case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow. Maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart. You will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? Oh, she was trying to take pictures of the monster. Oh, what a silly gal. You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, Har. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Mr. Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked out with my binoculars. There was a heavy fog. How could binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through the fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony. It sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. Oh, hey, story time. She looks like she's the one about to pull a gun on Von Karma. I know Von Karma's super weird. He's always cutting her off and, like, controlling the judge and not letting us ask questions. I'm like, huh? Story time. Yes, you have some catching up to do. We didn't play it at all last weekend, though. I was wondering why I felt so disconnected to what's happening, and I'm like, oh, because we literally didn't play Ace Attorney last weekend because of, Eden's Garden. So, first of all, I recommend catching Eden's Garden VODs. They are on Twitch and on YouTube. And also, we're going to be continuing forward with this. It was also partly the trauma caused by Surprise Toho. That was a traumatic experience, correct? Yeah, Chapter 4, I feel like I'm finally starting to get invested in Edgeworth a bit, now that we're learning, like, he has a backstory with Phoenix. It's also kind of gay, so, you know, engagement. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Girl, you were taking pictures. You wanted to take pictures of this. I know The problem is, we haven't connected this in-game yet, so I feel like if I present this, I might be jumping the gun. Thing is, I don't really think we have anything else that potentially... Let's try it. Yeah, so I'm correct. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. So we already pressed everything. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Oh. But meteor showers don't make noise. Huh? You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. Yeah, she wanted to photograph the monster. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article. Gordy. Ah, a sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. No joking around this time, please. What is the proof that she was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? Probably the camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to the article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you set up your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order, I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and photograph... Oh, to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart. Boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. But you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness. Nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey. But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine. I'll testify. If it won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to, and I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. And then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ah, that would be a first. Very funny.
Understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Oh shit. So let's press. Then, what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. Oh, he keep the trial going, but like hire Lana as a new co-counsel so that Maya is... I don't know if I want her with me. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep, you get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky.
A UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's why I had... That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Lana would definitely get held in contempt of court several times faster than Maya was. Seriously. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV! I'm not sure that appearing on local news' Spur of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the real newspaper. For real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep, so how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. That's all I was hiding. I think it's time you tell us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep
Hi.
quiet. Hey, man. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. Alright. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Oh, she heard something else. Oh, you're giving your kitty some attention? Nice, yeah, I saw the pictures in Discord, very cute. Yeah, tonight's been good. We did some Trails of Cold Steel 3 for about 3.5 hours, and we are gonna do Ace Attorney for about the next 2 hours and 15 minutes. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yeah. I don't know, if she heard a bang and thought Gordy was out there, kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? You're giving me that... What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue! Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Okay, yeah. Is he a kitten, man? Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from someplace else? Oh, wow. Yeah, what a baby. I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay. So, that's all I was hiding. You're getting further into metaphor and you think I'm gonna love it? Nice. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I feel like we're getting further along in Trails of Cold Steel 3, so... We'll see when I actually end up completing it. That's all I was hiding. Yeah, I think definitely metaphor is gonna be... It's gonna be a good one. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. So... Can I use the camera against this? No. No. Wrong. Sorry. 5 years following? Amazing. It really does. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Baby Ricardo. There wasn't much else to look at. We're ahead of... Boop boop. Yeah, agreed. 2020 to 2025 feels like a time skip. What do we... Remember my 30th birthday? Yeah, I'm gonna be 34 this year. How crazy is that? So... Phoenix said... better use... Chief... Hello... How was your movie? You know that you know my age. Don't. My skincare routine? Goodness. Cleanser, retinol, and moisturizer, and sunscreen. Cleanser, moisturizer, 20 hours of JRPGs per week. Yeah, 20 is pretty accurate, actually. Not Chief sabotaging Chad. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Just 20? Yeah, about. Because I stream 4 hours, 2 days a week.
Don't say that.
And then, like, you know, 3-4 hours twice a week on the weekends. So yeah, that comes out to about 20. Melanin? Being a good boy? Well, now I know you're lying. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Ace Attorney 2, where we peer pressure Chief into, reading it with me. And then he can voice random witnesses like this. Thank you so much. That would be fun. Yeah. It's already in the making. Story time. We're just finalizing the transaction. So this is the one... Chief for Lana Heart? Yeah. It would be interesting to hear him do a southern accent, actually. Because he didn't want Ingrid because he didn't think he could do it. I like doing southern accents, personally. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched that boat the whole time. Oh, do people say that it sucks? The eyes in this photograph still freak me out. I really don't know what to use against her here. A2 in your top 5? Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna lose. confused because I don't know what to
Who
say.
cares about the camera?
Yeah, who cares about the camera? Who cares about Lana's camera? No. Is this the one he said time for evidence? He heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a book. When I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, I heard another gunshot. So... should I just present Gordy article again? Yeah. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all wanna step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got that photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting in this. Also, shouldn't there be two photographs since there was two? She claims to have heard... She heard a bang, and then she saw a bang. So there should be two photos. Yeah? Right. That's why I took this photo and... Ding! Hey, Bravo Jade. Like how they just ignore her casual perjury. I mean, this game is full of so much foul play. Like, Phoenix regularly removes things from crime scenes and uses them as evidence in court. It's just like, you know what, y'all? This is a free-for-all. She gets the perjury pass due to being an icon. Well, yes. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What's she gonna say? She took the photo and... What? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. You can't really tell from the photo who's shooting. The first rule of lawyering is to have fun and be yourself. The second is to acquire evidence using any means necessary. Win your trial at all costs. Yes. Yes, indeed. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo? I won't Von Karma let her show it. Got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Who cares about the camera?
Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old fool. Got him. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photograph to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. And then there was no Edgeworth hair.
Who cares about the camera?
Need I say more?
Who cares about the camera?
We care about the camera.
Who cares
All of
about
us.
the camera?
Okay. Still cannot see who is firing in this. Oh!
Trust in the process.
Oh, but look! You see what this proves. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Behold! That person is firing from his left. It could be that the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could I possibly be required to say? Nothing. Of course, then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Further evidence. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about the photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Ooh, it's his hand! Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
A hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Thanks, Kisawan.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law.
Yeah, what's up, Kisawan?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry. I'm in LA County, Kisawan. If you're worried about the fires, they are not in my city. We wouldn't blame... It has to be the victim himself, right? Because Miss Hart didn't do it. We wouldn't just throw Larry under the bus randomly. Let's... There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot. The distance? Victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Meter? That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yay! Give me a quick second to put away garbage from dinner and get a little water, okay, guys? Because the deep voices hurt my voice a lot. I'll be right back.
Who cares about the camera?
Alrighty, guys. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? He didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right? What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Did it kill you to just state how you really feel? With a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lana's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Just after midnight on Christmas. Okay. Oh yeah, we get to save. Cool. Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. That's a relief. Hey, how'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. Sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. So, you can pay for me, okay? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Oh boy. Alright, let's go talk to Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Okay. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Oh! Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Hey, pal! The trial today, Yes? What about the trial?
Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Nothing you did save, though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sound like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Oh, well, it's not Van Gumshoe. No. It wasn't. Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at the liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident, the DL6 incident. Yup, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? Not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? I was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be? Don't you worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Yeah, the fact that she just leaves it out here unsupervised is a little cray-cray. I don't think Lotta takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. Yeah, that I buy. Some magazines. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Yeah. Trees grow quite thick. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Okay. Let's try going to the boat area. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Does Maya have her poppers? No. She used the poppers up. Unfortunate, I know. I should go pick up Maya, probably. Hey Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that?
I have to make it up to him.
Plot twist.
We've got to win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in clues in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good as any bet. What do you say? Oh, what do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that. No. He's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Why can we go to Grossberg's? Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Haha, misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. Beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. Okay. Just was seeing if Gumshoe was here. Maybe we go back to the lake again? There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know it caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, sure, I know that now. I'll be fine next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure it, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. Oh, that's not her voice at all. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right? I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have much of a choice here. Okay, how much? You completely off your rocker? Deal or no deal, Island. I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob you poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, Gordy? But Gordy Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right. See y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy, I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Is that the Steel Samurai? What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick! Yo, Maya! Larry, what the... Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kiyance's idea! She was all, if you put this here, it could be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's real impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people, and that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. Acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids. I wasn't there yesterday. Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh, and here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Interesting. Does this compressor make loud noises? What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh? Neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a bit out of place? I mean, so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It's pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Okay, it's like chubby. These flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in a wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place kind of a festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know about the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Okay, she didn't say. Penny Nichols would not approve. Okay. We don't have anything to present to Larry, do we? That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. You think Gordy really exists? I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Right. Okay. I don't think we have anything else to do with him. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. There's like nothing even to examine with this screen either. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. There's space for one more boat at the dock. Okay. Police have the... Yep, that one... We don't have anything. Did we go back here, maybe? Is there an update? Yep. Hey, y'all! Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no sneezing. I told you no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'd trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, hey the lady. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Actually, if I can't get a career-making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a bit of a break for it. Right. Oh. Okay, my bad. Interesting that it doesn't put a check mark there. You know, I was wondering... Yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy, and it turns out like this enlargement did? Y'all crazy. A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I'm Gordy, hear me roar. I can't turn something like this into paper. What kind of a fool do y'all think I am? kind of fool that would turn a blurry picture in as evidence for a murder trial. Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see. Your friend hates this character and you find her hilarious. I feel pretty, like, neutral about her. I don't hate her, but I also don't love her. Okay.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look all out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
I mean again.
Whatever, have a seat, pal.
Call me Pangy in a Danganronpa game, I ain't lying, and that's the truth.
Nice. I'm here for you if you need anything, besides money, that is.
Okay. How's the investigation proceeding?
It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. Supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. The guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in the court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
Monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal. Nick? Try telling him sooner next time. Sorry.
I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a K9 police dog, still in training. Missile, Missile, here boy. Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. And this will help us how?
Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to catch a full sea monster with a fishing pole?
Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one.
Please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive.
Right.
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one. Okay, so I'm assuming I'll be able to trade one for the other if I wanted to, right? I'll take the dog. Borrow missile. Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. So cute! Okay. Hey, Nick! Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of the detectives. Hey, I love little doggies! Good boy, good boy! What's wrong, Missile? Eh! Missile! Missile! Oh, stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! A body has been discovered! My samurai dogs. Wow, he ate every single one. Sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick! It's gonna have to this time. Okay. So Missile doesn't seem like he did much. Hey, Laura. Oh, cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones who used to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. Hadn't thought about that. Okay. I'm starting to think the doggo might not have any significance. Someone away from me. What am I gonna tell the big boss? Is a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for the mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened. Oh, right. Poor dogs. Boom. Is Edgeworth here? He's in questioning. Let's come back later. Can I swap Missile? Missile has been kind of whatever. This is a big star in criminal affairs. Why is he named Missile? Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. But I hear he's aptly named for what it's worth. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you. Department policy. Take your pick. Okay. So we're gonna return the doggo. I'm gonna put this over here. Out of this list, what do I think could be useful? I think the fishing pole probably could be pretty useful. Like, we're obviously not gonna hook Gordy, but we might hook something from the lake that could be, like, evidence, since they were on a boat in the lake. Same with the metal detector, actually. So, let's try the fishing pole first. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Think, pal. If it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Okay. So, let's go back to the lake. Oh, hey, Larry. You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy. You really gonna try to fish out the monster? To save Edgeworth, yes. Brings a tear to my eye. More ways than one. Okay. Boat rentals. Can I use the fishing rod here? Because that would be like, that'd be nice. Seems I cannot. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing! She's serious. What are you going to use for bait? Oh, yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Oh! Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. Yeah, I do not approve of that joke at all. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go.
28 stab wounds.
Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lana. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor wallet. Or Texas? This is as far as I'm willing to go. I thought that she would actually catch evidence, and now we got nothing. Well, Lotta, wait. For catching Gordy, a fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh, I never thought of that. Good luck. Don't believe it. Okay. Back to the entrance! And then, back here, I guess. Alright, give me the metal detector. Can we borrow the metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunted for a monster. Anything is possible, anything. Okay. Secret Weapons 3. Oh my. Okay, gamer score increase. Roses quaking. Let's go here and to the public beach. And I guess present this to Larry. I don't know. I don't think Larry is helpful at all, actually. Yeah, he doesn't know anything. You're blowing up in Balatro? Fail? Sorry, fail. Hey, Lotta, look at this! It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or something. Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Okay, so it's kinda looking like all three of these items didn't really help with anything. Whew. Why do I keep yawning? We already had this dialogue, thank you. Huh. I'm gonna try visiting other places with Missile. Let's see. Why he asked Maya for ideas, she's kinda... So we talked to him about everything. I think we examined everything too. Pick benches? Maybe have a dog? I think not. Okay. Right, okay, we already read this conversation.
another happy customer.
Oh! Thank you for the follow. Veteran defense attorney, Phoenix Wright here. Oh boy. Welcome. This is our first playthrough. What if we use the metal detector on the... Is Edgeworth behaving himself? Honestly, we are trying to find out. We are in chapter 4, and Edgeworth is currently the defendant, which... We are trying to prove him innocent. The camera snapped a bunch more photos, but I'm guessing there's nothing of note on them. It might be time to get the... It might be time to get the metal detector. How about Maya? Maya got excused from the court because she was arguing with the judge and with Von Karma. But she's good now, and Edgeworth paid her bail, so we're chilling. Okay. Let's go and get the metal detector. Gumshoe. Thank you. We need to present anything to him. Can we present this to him? Can we present this to him? Nope. It's a metal detector. We use it to look for bullets in the ground. If you can find that monster with it, all the better. It's fired from the murder weapon without a doubt. A meter away, so it would have had to have been someone else on the boat. Make it this, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, making something of things is your job. Right. Since when do lawyers have to do detectives' work? Maybe you should tell me why Mr. Edgeworth's prints were on the weapon, pal? How should I know? Oh. I heard 2 gunshots. Now, she heard 2 gunshots, right? Well, wait. Look at the court record. According to this, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. What? How is that possible? Where was the 3rd shot fired? I wonder. Maybe it was a practice shot or something. I don't care who you are. No one can tell me that that's Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, come on, it doesn't look like him at all. But Edgeworth has admitted he was on the boat. And he's the one being shot then. He seemed fine in court today. Details, pal, details. Whose side are you on anyway? All I'm saying is we have to respect the evidence. Okay, so there's a whole lot of nothing going on at a lot of these locations. Let's try... Is there anything to metal detect here? Anything at all? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it even a little bit. Okay. So let's move on. Let's go say hi to Larry again. Nothing new to talk about. I don't think we have anything that we can really present to him. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Oh, we already did this, I'm sorry. He doesn't know anything. Alright, bye Larry. Okay. We cannot use the metal detector on anything. Can I present the metal detector? No. Did I already try that, actually? Yeah, I did. Glad I did that enlargement, no kidding. If we didn't have that, Edgeworth would be in prison now. There's never a lack of drama when you're on a case, is there, Nick? What? Are you always on the verge of horrible failure like this? Careful or the stress will send you to an early grave. Thanks for the cheerful message for support. Okay. Okay. Doesn't have anything to say. Doesn't have anything to say about her own testimony? Okay. I raise my sensitivity on the mic. Just watch yourself from now on. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy and it turns out like this enlargement did? Oh yeah, we read this first. Okay. Interesting. No rentals? Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something! Okay, now wait. Didn't we come here with the metal detector earlier, or did I actually skip this area? Sure is loud enough, got it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. We did not? Oh, okay. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick? Flags. Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around the air tank. Looks like a string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Okay, we'll go present it to, Larry. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter? There's something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days, like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Look, Why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big, puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it, just once. And, didn't go so well. As I suspected. Didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us! Fine. Whatever, it's like what I said. The compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with it. And then... oh. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise! And the tank took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Okay, can we talk to you now? Yeah, so this is what they saw in the picture? Is that even possible? Oh god. Larry, god damn it. Alright. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. I was seeing if that has a date. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake, so I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. Flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. Night before last, the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No? That's too bad. It's not bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Is he the other witness then? I wonder. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Hey Thomas.
Take that!
We're just ace attorneying. No, not too much to see here. Just kind of chill Sunday night vibes. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable steel samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. Bang. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there. I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah. The night of the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. So... shows an empty lake taken automatically on 12/24 at 11:50 p.m. So what does this mean? This means... this is probably just going to be an important timeline in the trial, so... Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Alright, well, peace out, Lotta. It's been real. I got nothing to say to you, Larry. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. I can't scroll. Oh! Oh, this was an option. Okay. Why does he have a parrot? Meg! Is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home.
Hello, hello. Nick, what was that?
A parrot.
The one on that perch.
Keith,
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. Good name. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, hello.
Yup.
He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Look, Nick. He has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that in the office. Then we can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Ah, you're a party pooper, Nick. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. Ew.
What, you forgot Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, hello.
See?
Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. This is in the court record? The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello.
Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
Secret words. Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly! Cute. Maya's found a new friend. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Oh. Look, a little safe. It's locked. Wow, he has a television in here too. This fishing pole looks expensive. Okay. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. Forgetting Nick, he's running a pasta shop here. Is he... a pasta shop?
Yup. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg.
Yes?
Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes.
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta Wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't ya?
Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick, how long do we need to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. I don't like that at all. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, we wanna ride on one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. No, please.
Ah, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228! Arrgh! Alright.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Do we have anything to present to him? Really, right? Okay. What the hell are we doing? Okay, he's not responding to anything that I present. I wonder if I need to present, like, the fishing rod to him now or something, maybe. Can I talk to Polly again? No. Let's see. So we already talked to him about everything. Is there anything else that I feel like possibly... Nah, he's just talking about tricolor pasta. Yeah, I think... what I need is a different item to show him. So let's try getting another item. Oh. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. Okay. So wait, maybe we're done with the like 3 things that you can take then. That would be okay with me, actually. But where does that leave me? Detention center, maybe? Wrong! Alright. No. Roseburg. I don't even know why that's an option for me to visit. Beep, 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 beep. Well, shit. Now what? Okay, it's gotta be something at the lake still then. We have nothing to talk to Larry about. Is What's-Her-Face gone? With the 3 items, each one had 1 scene attached to it, with 1 being correct. Okay, so the metal detector was the T. I don't think I have anything to do here. I think I need to go back to the old man and just present everything in my court record. Right, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, let's go see Sleeping Old Man again. So, it's gotta be present. It's present the photo. No, he's talking about pasta. The autopsy reports. Okay. It's the... No. I do not like that bubble popping. Yeah, he's not reacting to anything that I'm showing him. Look at my... Oh. That a lawyer's badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Hey, yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir, no, I'm not Keith. I'm not Meg either. You're investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't you just say... You too, Meg. Yes? Bring a tear to an old man's eye, you know? Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Polly here's my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello, hello. Yep. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. Dad! Oh goodness, thank you, Keystone. You know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us! Tell us what you saw!
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably at night. Yep.
It was after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. And I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time. Promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Eh? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing his tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
Does he mean Gumshoe? Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly? Have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. This is getting weird. Is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh! What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on the DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Chu. Okay, that was weird. I'm surprised that we had to, like, spurn him awake with our badge. That part was interesting. I'm glad that we were just showing him everything. Okay. Police department, criminal affairs. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah. You know the boat rental shop down at the Gourd Lake? Yeah. A1 doesn't hold your hand. It can be a little obtuse at times, but I kind of appreciate the adventure aspect of it all. Yeah, I'm trying to look at it as, like... It can't be that complicated because the game's kind of old, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like... There's only so many things I can try. Like, if reasoning fails, I'll just brute force like that, and... If that is what happens, then that is what happens. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Yeah, the game will get more on the rails as they go. Okay, that's good. That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Also, remind me of what's going on with the fifth case. It was added after the fact? Is that what you guys were telling me before? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get him to answer, I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. It got ported to the DS, and they added a 5th case as incentive for Japanese people to actually buy it. Oh! So wait, did they then in the West we never got GBA Ace Attorney? Oh, okay. Interesting. I always thought, okay, that makes sense. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. Tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 incident either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to the case, well, I guess I'd consider opening that file. He doesn't know about that. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? Getcha. Sounds like you need more information on the incident. Though there is the station's records room. Oh, through there is the station's record room. I'll give you the special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Hey! Alright, we're going. I need a little more water, guys, so just 1 second. Okay. To the records room. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find the DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred because of DL6. Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go. December 28, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. Oh, that's Edgeworth. That's gotta be Edgeworth, right? It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. Be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth was one of the passengers in the elevator. Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim, here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh? It sounds just like the current case. What's going on here? Not any data on the suspect in there. Huh. That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to the defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Is that allowed? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Yeah, I think that's kind of how Phoenix does things, isn't it? He just kind of takes what he needs and come what may. All right, so are we going back into the trial after this? We are. It is my intention to stop by 9, guys, so I think in the interest of not getting into the court segments... Oh no, Matt. Yeah, you came in just as I'm about to say, I think we're calling it. Plus, the reading? I don't know if it's because I did too many deep voices, but, like, my voice is tired after 2 hours and 45 minutes of reading this, so... Hopefully Von Karma is not the, prosecutor for too many more of these trials, because I think doing him and the judge is, like, murdering my vocal cords. The big dramatic reveal in AA5 is that Phoenix is a kleptomaniac and has been stealing things all series long because of it. Imagine that. How about 9 a.m.? No can do. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna throw in the towel for tonight. Good stream, though. 6.5 hours, is a solid stream. I will be back tomorrow, with more Trails of Cold Steel 3. So I will see you guys then. And I hope everybody has a good night.